Prep Spin would like to thank these amazing partners. Mingy Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of Prep Spin. UK Healthcare Sports Medicine. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Clark's Pump and Shop, return, refresh, refuel. Hallway Feeds. Atkinson, Sims, and Commode, PLLC. Axia Women's Health, Lexington's Women's Health. The BIM Group. Crown Trophy. Howard Real Estate. Ken's Autos over in Paris. Jimmy's Kentucky Roadshow. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI. New South Professional Wrestling. Rafferty's. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics. Hello Garage of Central Kentucky. And by the Scholastic Ball Report, celebrating 20 years on TV.
Have some Mingy.
This is a Mingy moment.
Whether it's a snack when you're heading out or restocking when you're heading home, Clark's Pump and Shop is the winning stop. From drinks to our awesome crispy, crunchy chicken, Clark's has the best selection, the best prices, and the best staff you'll find anywhere.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're dealing with a sports injury, UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine is here to help you get back on your feet. Ranked as high-performing by U.S. News & World Report, the same physicians who take care of UK athletes are here to offer expert sports medicine care for you and your family. UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine, official healthcare provider for the KHSAA.
Is your garage a total night?
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Eastern Kentucky University. Hey, it's William Warfield here with you with Julie Muntz, who's going to be on color commentating here tonight for this one. Lexington Catholic taking on Franklin County. And Julie, talk to us about this game.
Well, I tell you what, William, this is going to be one physical matchup versus the Lexington Catholic, who tends to be a little bit more quick. So it'd be interesting to see how they run their sets against each other.
Yeah, I noticed, when Franklin County came out, I saw the size that they have here.
Yes.
So they're definitely a much bigger team than Lexington Catholic is. But, a lot of times that doesn't always mean a whole lot, because if you got quickness, you can compete. Well, Lexington Catholic does. Mary Martin Hampton's one of those young ladies.
Yes, and I know that they are fueled behind their quickness, and that's what they rest their hat on, is being able to play solid defense, being able to be fundamentally sound, and they just seem like the right things to disrupt other opponents.
They sure do. Lexington Catholic, we'll start with Franklin County. Franklin County coming into the ball game 26-7 on the season. No surprise, it seems like Coach Joey Thacker just continues to reload year after year.
Oh, absolutely. And then, and he does a phenomenal job being able to get the most out of his players. And with that being said, like he coaches his team up really well. They're fundamentally sound, and they just do the little things right as far as like dominating the boards and, playing tough defense. But, they've got to stay and keep the big girls in the game as much as possible to be able to be a dominating force on the interior.
You speak about the big girls. Well, there's one big girl in particular that plays center for Franklin County, and that's Javen Mead. Now, she wears that number 44 jersey out there. We've seen her over the years here in Richmond, and she is really have, she put a really good game together, and it never seems to fail. When it's playoff time, she really shows up.
Oh, for sure. Javen does a phenomenal job as far as, a nice drop step and a nice baby hook. And Franklin County, they're going to have to be able to feed her and make sure that, you keep giving the beast in the middle. So feed the beast, but so to speak. But, I like, too, just noticing from last year and years before, like she's really got her body in shape this year. I know we've had through that COVID run where a lot of teams were kind of stale and stagnant through those COVID runs, but now it seems like she's developing more into a top-notch and the next tier athlete.
Jasmine Chambers, another one of those players for this Franklin County team that you got to look out for at guard. Mary Martin Hampton might have her hands full, maybe Sydney Elber, depending on who Coach Tech puts on her, but we'll see how that happens here tonight.
Oh, for sure, and we're going to look for a great matchup, and like I said, we're going to see how these keys play out as far as, what positive thing is going to prevail, whether it's going to be Lexington Catholic's quickness or the athletic ability and, the size of Franklin County.
Indeed, they do have size. They definitely passed the look test out here. Lexington Catholic, they've got some size in the lineup. Olivia Bratz just came back off of injury. She's been back for a couple games now for Lexington Catholic. So looking forward to seeing her out there tonight. Obviously, Truitt has done outstanding on the season. The last couple games, she scored 26 points in each one of those. So looking forward to her having a big game here tonight. We call her KT, by the way, Catherine Truitt. I think Lucy Nash is going to be one of the keys for Lexington Catholic.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's going to take a whole supporting cast all the way to the end of the bench as far as everybody knowing their role on how to stop Franklin County. So I'm really impressed, too, that, I believe you said, KT.
Yeah.
Here we have a student athlete, which is impressive to be able to make it to UK and let alone play soccer for UK.
She's one of the best soccer players in the nation, actually. She's way up there on the list, played on travel teams, all that good stuff. Lexington Catholic was lucky enough to have her there, and she's just outstanding there for Lexington Catholic.
William, and what I like about that is that you're starting to see a little bit more of the 2 sports stars and 3 sports stars now, because this age of I'm going to specialize in a certain sport. Well, people are starting to understand that these sport skills, they transfer over to different sports to help their total game as far as like really developing better as far as playing different sports.
Yeah, we talked with Dr. Malinpati down there with Med Center Health, which is a UK athletics, our UK sports medicine affiliate, and we did a special segment, overuse in sports, and that's what it was about. Let's play different sports, move some different muscles and some different joints and things. So Lexington Catholic's fortunate enough. I know a lot about Catholics, so you guys will have to excuse me here tonight, but for you Franklin County fans tuning in, but Lexington Catholic has several multi-sport athletes on their team over there. Kennedy happens to be their first baseman for the softball team. So, her, and then you got Elbert and Truitt, both soccer players on the team. And then there's just, several stars over on that team. But Franklin County, I'm not sure who all plays multiple sports, but that's a great topic, though, to bring up. Do want to thank Roberts Insurance here tonight. Roberts Insurance, they are, and pulling up Gary Ball's text here and make sure that we don't forget. he wanted us to turn our mics up a little bit, so I'll do so. Yeah, we cranked them down to about 60. So here we go. Roberts Insurance on Main Street in Richmond. They've been in business for over 40 years, Julie. So they insure 3/4 of the state of Kentucky, and they are a proud sponsor of the 11th Region Tournament, the Scholastic Ball Report, and Prep Spin. So we appreciate you guys over there at Roberts Insurance for all your love and support here this week.
It's always nice when you have local support, and you see a lot of events happening at EKU and how they back the athletes that come into the city, and that is great for the revenue of the city of Richmond.
Absolutely. Richmond's hosted a lot of basketball events here over the last few weeks. We're going to step out for just a second. We'll take a commercial break, and we'll be right back with the starting lineups and the national anthem and all that good stuff here from Richmond, Kentucky.
It's time to live the dream with Hello Garage. Imagine pulling into your garage with a beautiful durable floor coating, super strong customized storage and organization. We're talking a total garage makeover, all in just about a day, and all from Hello Garage. Call Hello Garage today for your free estimate and make your dream garage a reality.
Hello Garage.
Garage a total nightmare? Live the dream with Hello Garage. We're talking flooring, storage, and more, all in just about a day. Call Hello Garage today to make your dream garage makeover a reality.
Hello Garage.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We know you need banking to be fast and easy. We help with personalized services like mobile deposit. Get the app today and snap, deposit. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Listen to the starting lineups here in Richmond.
Number 4, Madison Jackson. At guard, a 6-foot senior, number 10, Jasmine Chambers. At forward, a 6'1" junior, number 12, Rachel Schroepfire. At guard, a 5'5" freshman, number 23, Logan Kennedy. And at center, a 6'4" senior, number 44, Jamin Lee. The Lady Flyers are coached by Joey Thacker. And now the starting lineup for the Lexington Catholic Lady Knights. Starting at guard, a 5'10" senior, number 4, Catherine Drew. At guard, a 5'4" junior, number 13, Sydney Elbert. At guard, a 5'7" senior, number 22, Lucy Nash. At guard, a 5'3" senior, number 24, Mary Martin Hampton. And at forward, a 5'9" junior, number 25, Lydia Kennedy. The Lady Knights are coached by Donald Tech.
All right, so there you have the starting lineups for both teams, and we're about ready to get this one on here in Richmond, Kentucky. We're at the Baptist Health Arena. That's the new name of the facility. They're getting ready to do a complete upgrade here where they're going to knock out the wall over there.
I heard that.
Build a lot more seats in here, and
yeah, I heard they're going to have some corporate boxes, a skybox, and like
3 levels.
They are really doing a lot to change the face of EKU.
And I gotta believe that that's a lot to do with Bellarmine going to Freedom Hall, and they got to compete with each other.
Yes, and then also I've been hearing that maybe at some point like EKU's looking to step up to a bigger level.
Yeah, well, that sounds good. So maybe a bigger conference. Maybe.
Yes,
they're in the A-Sun now. So here we go. Franklin County won the tip. Well, those jersey numbers are hard to see over there as Franklin County with it right now. A little floater in the lane, and let's see who got that bucket by chance.
Looks like number 10.
Okay, that's Chambers, Jasmine Chambers. We mentioned her in the pregame. There's Lexington Catholic with it. Elbert gave it off to Truitt there briefly for a second. Kennedy has it out top. Now, Mary Martin Hampton. Hampton going to cross over to her left. and it ran right into the wall, and that being Javen Mead.
I tell you, William, she is such a dominant force on the middle as far as when she gets wide and big on the interior.
Franklin County leading 2-0, 7:07 on the clock. We got to give you the time and the score often here tonight due to the scoreboard not working for us. Mead underneath. No good. Got her own rebound, put up and in. Somebody's going to have to body her up.
I was just going to say that, William. They have got to make contact and put the body in the person.
4-0. Here's Truitt going inside, missing the shot. Rebound by Jackson of Franklin County. And bringing the ball up the floor once again is Logan Kennedy. 3 on the way. It's up, no good. That shot by Shropshire. And Franklin County able to get back on the board. That shot was in by Jasmine Chambers off the miss. 6-0 Franklin County to start this one off. 6:27 on the clock.
Yeah, that's probably a good move of calling a timeout for Coach Tech. You know, he's got to settle his team down. And I know, if, for example, he is telling his girls, you have got to put a body on the girls out there. They have got to block out. They have got to be a force on the inside because they're going to have to make the extra effort to block them out and push them back a little farther because they are so tall.
Absolutely. Lexington Catholic coming back out of the timeout. Kennedy will inbound the basketball. Franklin County on defense on the other end already. Nobody on the ball for Franklin. So Lexington Catholic bringing the ball up. Mary Martin Hampton. Talked about those dual sport athletes. She's one of them. Fine soccer player too. Nash had a touch. Nash lost the handle. Still in the ball was Logan Kennedy. Kennedy got it up ahead. Missed shot by Franklin County. Battle for it. And Hampton has it. She fell down. Got it up ahead to Truitt though. Truitt goes inside. Misses it. I think maybe Meade got a piece of it. Here's Franklin County back the other way. Chambers lost the handle.
Looks like that was a good back tap by number 4.
Yeah, that would be Truitt who stepped in the way there. So Mary Martin Hampton hands off to Truitt. Our score again, 6-0 Franklin County. Lexington Catholic looking for their first bucket. Kennedy 3 straight away, no good. Battle for it there, and it was chased down. Nash came down with the rebound over on the far side. Kennedy inside, and Lexington Catholic on the board, 6-2.
That's just what they need is Kennedy with nice finger roll. Way to attack the basket.
5:20 on the clock, and stepping in front of that pass was Truitt. Lexington Catholic so ecstatic after their last win because they knew that they earned their way here to the semifinals here tonight. So big for them. Franklin County's been here many, many times, as you know. And so it's just old hat to them. Chambers with it. She goes inside, had it shot blocked by Kennedy.
Yeah, it looks like Kennedy, she's just going to settle the team down. They just need to run their offense, take their time, take the highest percentage shot there.
Hampton tried to go with the underhand finger roll there, but it was blocked out of bounds. Catholic will retain possession. 6-2 the score, 4:57 on the clock left to go here in the first quarter of play.
Yeah, Chambers is doing a great job, not only on offense, but in defense as well.
I want to thank Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky, Whitaker Bank, for all their support here on the network, and the 11th region tournament, also Rafferty's, where the special is always you. Kennedy got 3, got a foul
it's
too.
Like on the floor.
It is on the floor, no continuation here in high school. If we were in the NBA or WNBA, bucket.
Buckets. Hey, but one thing about, Meade, if I was Lexington Catholic, I would keep taking that to her to try to get her in some foul trouble.
Elbert able to chase that down in the corner. Kennedy now with it. Kennedy, she'll take a college 3.
Wow.
It's good.
Kennedy is feeling it. She has been a spark for Lexington Catholic.
6-5 to score. Lexington Catholic was down 6-0. They've scored 5 in a row. The ball on the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball. Jump ball, possession arrow goes to Catholic.
It looks like, basketball is a game of runs, and it feels like Lexington Catholic has just now settled into the game, and it feels, appears to be that they're just out hustling Franklin County.
There's no doubt about it. Lexington Catholic conditioned very well. Coach Tech gets them in there. They run. They're soccer players, softball players, like I said, all that. They have played year-round something. Ball out top, Mary Martin Hampton. Here's Kennedy. Hands off to Truitt. KT backing up, going underneath, up off the glass, uses the window, Julie.
Wow, that is a tough shot for KT to be able to take the nice little scoop shot underneath Meade.
7-6 to score. We got a foul on the floor. I believe
like
it's going to be Truitt.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Blocking foul. She was trying to get the charge, and they call her for the foul. 3:58 on the clock. William Warfield here with you. Julie Muntz next to me, and boy, am I lucky tonight to have Julie Muntz.
Oh, whatever, William.
You always do these state tournaments, so I know I'm not Chuck Mraz or anything. But
good thing.
7-6 to score. We got another foul. That's going to go against Elbert, I believe. Yep, it's going to go against Elbert.
Yeah, that could have, I feel it could have gone either way because it looked like she did extend her arm out a little bit, but you know, when the defensive player is not set either, you know, 9 times out of 10, they're going to call it on the defensive player.
Absolutely. Franklin County's basketball. We got 3:50 on the clock, 7-6 to score. I give a shout out to the legend Gary Ball watching back at home, taking notes. There's an interception by Truitt. She's going down on the other end of the floor, laying it in, and Lexington Catholic on top, 9-6 now with 3:42 on the clock. Franklin County ball, they bringing it up. Chambers, jump shot no good, rebound Nash. Franklin County's gone cold since their first 6. Got it ahead, Truitt, bucket. Fell down, got the bucket.
What a heads-up play by Truitt. She is doing a phenomenal job attacking the rim.
And Lexington Catholic with another steal. Truitt on the steal, got the bucket again.
She is Miss Buckets today.
13-6, Lexington Catholic, they're on a run. They were down 6-0. They've gone on a 13-0 run, Julie.
That is impressive. And that just goes to show you how hard that Lexington Catholic, the Knights, Lady Knights, just doing a phenomenal job attacking the basket. I really like what I see.
Band playing here at Richmond, Kentucky, here at Eastern Kentucky University. We used to call this McBrayer Arena. Now it's McBrayer Court. But what a great start here for Lexington Catholic after being down 6-0.
Yeah, then you have it was a great timeout by Coach Joey Thacker because, you know, things aren't going their way, so he's going to have to readjust, and he is a mastermind of, you know, being able to draw certain plays up and be able to make some adjustments. So,
absolutely,
you know, great job by Joey.
Nobody paces that sideline like Joey Thacker either. I tell you, he is a legend in his own right. Future Hall of Fame coach right there. Franklin County's basketball. Flyers on the move. That was Wheeler bringing the ball up, and it's taken away again. Here, Kennedy came up with the steal.
She's having herself a big game.
Kennedy dug that one out of the dirt, I guess you could say. She is a first baseman. Remember, I told you that.
Okay, I get it.
And we're going to have a foul. This time it's going to be against Leah Hogan of Franklin County. Leah Hogan, a sophomore guard for the Flyers. 2:52 on the clock, 13-6 our score. Want to thank the Bill Group for all their support. Also Clark's Pump and Shop. Clark's Pump and Shop, and also Crown Trophy. Lexington Catholic with it. Mary Martin Hampton. She's going to reset out top. Knights have done it defensively. You know, they've stepped in the way of a lot of passes and everything else here tonight so far. Hampton. She's going to go to her right. Truitt has it. They were looking inside to Nash, but it goes off the fingertips.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate pass. In that case, I know that they were trying to hit the baseline, and, you know, Lee had the cutter on the backside, so I think she was just, you know, got a little overzealous a little bit.
All right, so Franklin County's basketball once again. 2:21 left to go, first quarter of play. 13-6, Lexington Catholic on top. Lexington Catholic, there's Mary Martin Hampton, almost came up with another steal. Madison Jackson was able to recover. Inside shot wide, could not hit it, was Frazee, Juliana Frazee. Hampton, and Coach Stacker, boy, he subs a lot. Have to keep up with all these names over here.
Definitely.
Catholic not in a hurry this time. Elbert gives it back over to Hampton. The dribble right here on the logo out top. There's a cut to the basket. Elbert, who don't normally shoot the ball, does actually. Got a bucket.
Well, when that's just a classic, nice cut to the basket, and great job by a beautiful bounce pass.
Score 15-6, Lexington Catholic on top. Another whistle here on the floor. It's going to be a foul on Lexington Catholic. 1:27 left to go, first quarter of play. Watch the Scholastic Ball Report Sundays at noon on the CWKYT, Julie.
Yeah, always. I miss Gary Ball, and he does a great job for our high school sports and being able to recognize them.
That pass right there by Shropshire, Rachel, it went selling way out of bounds. She had some mustard on that one. A little spicy on that pass.
A little too spicy. A little hot sauce.
Gary and I got, after the game last night for the boys' game, we stopped over at Taco Tico there on Southland Drive and had a dinner after the game, and Gary said, I need the sauce. So 15-6 our score. Again, 1:18 left to go here in this first quarter of play. Kentucky Nebs, thank them.
What are you talking about? Gary is the sauce.
That's what I was trying to tell him.
But thank you, Gary. Great job for all you do for our high school athletes.
Absolutely. That ball intercepted there by Franklin County. Madison Jackson came up with a steal. She goes Euro step and bucket.
Wow, that was a nice Euro. She just does a great job, even able to control her body and, putting the ball in the basket.
15-8. What do you think about the Euro step?
I think it's cool.
Here's Truitt going baseline, ran into a wall, threw the shot up, got fouled. It was a body foul there. Looked like 33 for Franklin County. Yeah, Frazee. She's just a sophomore.
Yeah, and she's got a lot of miles ahead of her as well. And, as I said, too, if she continues to develop as an athlete, she's going to be one of the studs of the 11th region here.
I'm not Darren Douglas in you, am I?
Not at all.
Free throw shot, no good there by Truitt. She doesn't miss many. If you look at her free throw percentage on the season, it's well over 80%. So 8 out of 10 is not bad, right?
Sure. That is really good.
This free throw, that one will go down. Got the shooter's roll on that one.
But, just thinking of the college court as well, it's a little bit difficult because you have more space behind the basket, the bigger atmosphere, longer court.
Yeah.
There is a bit of adjustment.
Lexington Catholic has a college court at their facility there at Lexington Catholic at the Buter Gymnasium. So they're used to the court size. Okay. They're just not used to the atmosphere around it, right? There's a three on the way. Nash couldn't hit. Rebound underneath. On the floor, though. And it's going to be Franklin County coming out there with it. That looks like Hogan on the way. They gave it up again to Chambers. Chambers going to kick it back out top. Franklin County going to set something up here.
It's like they're going to go for the last second shot, and Wheeler's just kind of being able to direct.
5 seconds on the clock. And a foul going to be called against Catholic. Chambers will earn a trip to the line.
Coach Tech did not like that at all. It's something that you don't want to do, but stop the clock with 2.7 seconds to go. But, you just keep your hands up and defend the basket.
Especially with Franklin County shot selection so far. If it hasn't been point blank, close encounter shots, they haven't done too good yet.
Oh, right? Yeah, and most of their shots have come from the interior anyway. I haven't seen any long-distance shots or three-point shots. Right. So, that's something I would like step off just a little bit and defend more in the middle and kind of pack it in a little bit better.
Second free throw on the way here by Chambers. That one no good. Missed them both. Out of bounds, and it's off of Bretz. Bretz is in the ballgame for Lexington Catholic. Wasn't a starter here tonight, but boy, what a sixth man you have on your bench when you bring in Olivia Bretz.
Absolutely. Oh.
Yep, we're going to have a turnover.
This could be key. I think this is the second foul on number 33, Frazee.
How about Bretz on that?
Yeah.
It was away from the inbounds. Brett stood there and took the charge.
Yes.
So that's going to do it for the first quarter of play as time expires here. 16-8 our score. Catholic on top here in this one. We're going to step out. We'll be right back from Richmond. You're watching the game live here on Prep.
I'm trying to stay cooler in my man cave.
Well, this is a beer cave, and you can't stay in this cooler forever. But Clark's Pub and Shop can get you through the dog days of summer.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Beat the heat at Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return, refresh, refuel.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm trying to stay cooler in my man cave.
Well, this is a beer cave, and you can't stay in this cooler forever. But Clark's Pub and Shop can get you through the dog days of summer.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler.
Clark's Pump and Shop, I want to thank them once again for all their support here on the network. They're a Prep Spin sponsor all the time, so we appreciate them. And Hello Garage there.
It's like over and back.
Back here with the second quarter, as you've seen a turnover right away from Franklin County. Well, they're mounting up on those turnovers.
They have really turned up the defensive intensity.
Our score 16-8, 7:54 on the clock left to go in the first half of play. There's a three right side, no good. Rebound come out of there by Franklin County. That might have been a steal off of the rebound. Flyers.
Yeah, it looks like Madison Jackson had that.
Absolutely. Three, no good. Rebound underneath Chambers, put back, no good. Mead underneath, battling. She got the bucket. They just can't stop Mead.
They cannot stop the beast in the middle.
16-10 our score. If I'm Coach Thacker, I'm feeding her every time.
Absolutely.
Ball knocked loose. It'll stay with Catholic. Elbert let it go out of bounds. On the defense there for Franklin County was the sophomore Madison Jackson. She wears that number 4 jersey. Very, very quick hands. Nash tried to split through a couple defenders and was fouled.
Looks like Chambers will get the foul.
Yep. Jasmine Chambers, that's her first of the game. Team fouls right now, Julie, you got 5 for Franklin County.
Pretty
you got
solid.
4 for Lexington Catholic. So a pretty even ball game. Here's Truitt. Back over to Hampton. Nash now. Nash lost the handle. What a hustle there by Bretz to get it back. Boy, she's scrappy too. Out top, Truitt. Left side, Kennedy. Kennedy gonna try baseline left-hand shot, no good. Battle for the board, and Franklin County will chase it down. Logan Kennedy got it. She's just a freshman.
Very athletic freshman, just doing a great job by rebounding.
They went inside the meet. She kicked it back out. 3, no good. That's what Franklin County's missing this year is the threes.
Yes, and here,
over the back.
Uh-oh, this could be trouble. I believe this is going to be the second one on Javin Mead.
Yeah, she was over the back that time. Kennedy blocking out. Let's see. Yeah, that is her second. You're right. Julie, you're always on top of it.
Yeah, I try to stay on, but sometimes I miss a few.
Well, that's why they have you at the state tournament. You're about 80%. Which is good enough, right?
I hope so.
16-10 our score. That jump shot, no good. I'm just messing with you. You're always right. Here comes Hogan up the floor. Franklin County works it around the horn, drive baseline, jump shot, good. That was a nice shot again by Chambers.
Excellent shot by Chambers. She did a great job of taking what the defense gave her and capitalized on it.
Our score 16-12. Franklin County's coming back in this one. Knights only up by 4 now. They were up by 8. Truitt. And she threw that pass right into Logan Kennedy. Truitt tried to get it back. Chambers there. Chambers throws up a shot, was fouled. That looked like she walked possibly, but they call a foul before the travel.
Yeah, great job by Chambers as she was able to take the drive and draw the foul. You know, that's another athlete that we've seen probably since her 7th grade year playing for Coach Joey Thacker. She just does a lot for her team. You know, they can count on her from her defense to her offensive schemes, and, you know, just does a really good job all around, you know, total workhouse for Franklin County.
That free throw, no good. 16-12 again, our score. 5:41 on the clock again. Roberts Insurance, Julie, let's thank them again, because they have really stepped up here for us. Roberts Insurance on Main Street right here in Richmond, Kentucky. Been in business as she hits that second one. Been in business, though, for 40 years, and they insure 3/4 of the state of Kentucky. They are a proud sponsor of the 11th Region Tournament, the Scholastic Ball Report, and Prep Spin. We appreciate all their support.
Yeah, thank you, Roberts Insurance.
Lexington Catholic's basketball, our score 16-13. Catholic on top by 3. Martin will take the jump shot, no good. Big rebound, Meade. Franklin County, the Flyers on the move, moving left to right on your screen. Little floater, that one partially blocked, I believe.
Yes.
Here's a jump shot, that one no good. Taking that shot was Kennedy. Back over on the right side, that shot no good. Shropshire misses, here comes Catholic. Truitt goes in, shot blocked. Shropshire with a nice, Kennedy with a nice block. Back the other way, here's Meade, easy lay-in.
Meade.
16-15, I'm sorry, Julie.
I'm sorry, it's all right. Meade just doing a phenomenal job on the interior. Man, if she gets it in her head, no one can stop her.
Catholic's going to need some more buckets because Franklin County's going to continue to pound that ball inside, I believe. Jump shot. Truitt, no good. Catholic's gone cold from the field. And a foul called going down with Shropshire. And I apologize if I'm butchering that last name. It is a hard name to pronounce.
Shropshire, yeah.
Shropshire.
At first we thought her ankle was hurt, but now she was just tying her shoe. So good hustle by the Flyers.
16-15 the score, 4:26 on the clock. Left to go here in this first half of play. William Warfield alongside Julie Muntz. You guys can catch Julie at the Girls Sweet 16 coming up.
Cannot wait. Looks like the I believe the 11th region will play the 13th, so whoever makes it out of this will get a date with the 13th region.
That's going to be another over the back, I think, on Meade. That could be her third, and she's going to have to set down again. This time, Olivia Brett's blocking out. We're going to see Coach Thacker staring these officials down.
That is on Meade, and she's going to have to sit the rest of the half.
That's big right there.
It is. You know, if I was Joey, I would have had her out probably 2 minutes ago when she after her second, because she's just too valuable for this team.
They have put probably the strongest two bodies on them that they have. Well, Truitt's strong too, but Kennedy and Brett's have been the ones that have really done a good job trying to block her out, and it's hard to do.
Yes. And I don't think anybody, what is she, 6'2"?
Yeah, she's 6'2", 6'3", every bit of it. Brett's going to go to the line. This is the bonus. So if she hits this one, she'll earn that bonus, and she does. So our score, 17-15, Lexington Catholic up by 2.
Great job by Olivia Bretts coming in off the bench, being the sixth man that she is. Just doing a great job giving Lexington Catholic a spark.
That free throw also good. Now it's 18-15, Catholic on top by 3. Flyers bringing the ball up. Catholic playing that, I don't know, what do you call it? Is that a zone defense, 2-3 zone?
Just kind of packing it in.
Battle for it, and nice save, but right to Franklin County, and a bucket. That equals a bucket there for Kennedy. Logan Kennedy. 18-17. Sometimes you got to just let them go, right? Inside, Truitt got free with a little spin.
That was a beautiful spin move.
Truitt wasn't aware that she was free until she looked up, hey, nobody's here. So surprised her, I'm sure. Trap here at half court. Franklin County gets out of it. This is Jackson over there. And now going to the rack, being blocked there again by Kennedy was Hogan. Kennedy's been big on defense tonight. Here's a three, Hampton short. Rebound Franklin County. And Franklin County's Hogan going coast to coast, and a blocking foul. You're right.
Yeah. You know, that was a good hustle, but she's got to recognize that you have to set your feet, because if your feet aren't set, they are not going to give you that charge. But
she was a little far back too, wasn't she?
Yeah. It was just not good defensively.
Both teams in the bonus right now. We got 3:03 left to go here in the first half of play. 3 minutes and 3 seconds.
But, you know, William, no harm, though. Number 25, Kennedy, this is her first foul, so, not a bad one.
Kennedy with that trademark hair as she just lets it flow back.
Does she always wear her hair like that?
Always. Always. And
I don't know. I don't see how she plays because I couldn't play with all that hair get in my face.
I don't think it does.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if she puts the product on it or what, but I don't think it does. It just kind of does its own thing there. 20-19, our score. That's become her trademark. You know, Anthony Davis had the unibrow. She's got that hair there, so it's pretty awesome. Left side, 3 on the way. Truitt, too strong. Rebound, Franklin County. Again, Shropshire pulls it in. Here comes the Flyers. Out top, 3 on the way. 3, count the bucket, and I believe she was fouled.
You know, that's going to be Kennedy's second foul. She's got to be more aware of her body because that's not what, you know, Coach Tech wanted her to, you know, stop the clock. We fouled her. They fouled her on the three-point shot.
And the
she
lead
made
changed.
it, and the lead changes.
Shropshire hit the 3, got fouled. Franklin County up 22-20 now. Franklin County with the lead. This free throw on the way. That one is good. So the junior coming through clutch with a 4-point play. It's 23-20. Franklin County with 2:35 left to go here in the first half of play. City Catholic going to overthrow Bretts. Elbert tried to hit her over on the wing, but Brett's not quite there yet.
Yeah, and that's the thing, too, is you have Rachel Shropshire out on the perimeter. It is tough to pass around her long, lengthy arms.
Yeah, even though Meade's on the bench, they still got plenty of size out there for Franklin County.
It is a little difficult to pass.
It's 23-20 the score, 2:15 on the clock. You're watching Franklin County and Lexington Catholic here in the 11th Region semifinals here on Prep Spin. Franklin County, bad pass. Picked off here by Mary Martin Hampton. She's one-on-one with Hogan. Goes up too strong off the glass. Ball knocked out of play. It'll go back to Franklin County. Kennedy knocked it out of bounds.
Looks like Jaden Oldham, number 42, did a great job, a good heads-up play by bouncing it off Kennedy.
23-20 our score, 1:59 on the clock. William Warfield here with Julie Muntz. Franklin County had a hard time getting that in, and I think that may be a travel.
Yes, it is. And, you know, Truitt did a great job just defending right up in her face.
Catholic had that corner covered over there, so they were going to trap them on that. And
yes.
It was a really hard place to be there for Franklin County on that inbounds. Here's Lexington Catholic with it. They work it around the horn. Elbert back over to Truitt. Truitt. She's going to hand it back out to Mary Martin Hampton. 23-20. Again, Franklin County on top. 1:44 on the clock. Mary Martin Hampton looks inside. Kennedy roaming the baseline. Bucket.
I'll tell you what, that was a nice backdoor cut with the left hand.
Yeah, left hand. She is left-handed naturally, and she used it wise.
And that's the thing. It's since she's left-handed, she's a little bit harder to defend.
That's the thing. I like the way you said that. All right, so again, to reset everybody right now, there's been a lot of turnovers in this game right now. Franklin County does have the basketball. They do have the lead. Short on that shot. Battle for it underneath. Put back up and in.
What a workhorse by Chambers.
Chambers, yes.
Yes.
Jasmine really, really working hard in there. 25-22 Franklin County. 1:02 left to go here in the first half. Another takeaway here by Franklin County. And a lay-in short. That was Wheeler on the shot. Catholic able to get the ball. Elbert got it, and she just kind of wrapped it up.
It's great defense by the Knights.
Kennedy going to inbound. Jackson checking back in the ball game for Franklin County.
Hey, do they go by the Lady Knights or just Knights?
You know,
because nowadays people just drop the Lady now and they just go by the
Knights,
regular
right?
Knights.
They call them Lady Knights,
okay.
I know, but I've always just called them the Knights. But Here's a left side three. Truitt knocking down the college three.
Yes, I like how she looked at the referee like, come on, man, give me my three. Give me my three.
Yeah, the referee was confused on what line because you got the men's three and the women's three. And the high school three.
Yes, it was a nice defensive play by the Knights that caused a turnover, a double dribble.
Yeah, if you look on at the floor, you can see a faint silver.
Yes.
That's the men's three, or I'm sorry, that's the women's three. The first one is the high school three. The second one is the women's three. The last one is the men's three.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
And that one in the middle is very, very faint. All right, again, our score all tied up, 25 all. 12 seconds left to go here in the first half of play. Hope you guys are enjoying the call here with Miss Muntz and myself. There's a three. Truitt knocks it down.
She is cold-blooded from the three-point line. That was a huge, big-time three-point shot by Truitt.
Catholic going into the locker room up by 3 on Franklin County. Who would have thought? Franklin County's dominated the 11th, let's just be honest.
I'm telling you. But you know what? Let's hand it to the Lady Knights as they are not backing down. They, but do a great job finding the open person, and Truitt stepped up big time.
We'll see what kind of adjustments Coach Stacker makes at halftime now. I know he's really, really good at that. And
then you have, the workhorse Meade with 3 fouls. So that could be a big, to play into, this grand scheme of things. So they've got to find a way eventually to work her back in the game.
Yeah. There's a couple up there that's got a couple fouls, too, for Franklin County when you look up there. Lexington Catholic's got a couple fouls on them, too. So, I mean, it's anybody's guess how the second half's going to turn out. But right now, going into the locker room, Lexington Catholic on top by 3. We're going to step out. We're going to take a commercial break, and we will be right back here live from Eastern Kentucky University.
Whether it's a snack when you're heading out or restocking when you're heading home, Clark's Pump and Chop is the winning stop. From drinks to our awesome crispy, crunchy chicken, Clark's has the best selection, the best prices, and the best staff you'll find anywhere.
Clark's Pump and Chop. Return, refresh, refuel. Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm trying to stay cooler in my man cave.
Well, this is a beer cave, and you can't stay in this cooler forever. But Clark's Pub and Shop can get you through the dog days of summer.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Beat the heat at Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return, refresh, refuel.
Whether it's a snack when you're heading out or restocking when you're heading home, Clark's Pump and Chop is the winning stop. From drinks to our awesome crispy, crunchy chicken, Clark's has the best selection, the best prices, and the best staff you'll find anywhere.
Clark's Pump and Chop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Prep Spin would like to thank these amazing partners. Mingy Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of Prep Spin. UK Healthcare Sports Medicine. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Clark's Pump and Shop, return, refresh, refuel. Hallway Feeds. Atkinson, Sims, and Commode, PLLC. Axia Women's Health, Lexington's Women's Health. The BIM Group. Crown Trophy. Howard Real Estate. Ken's Autos over in Paris. Jimmy's Kentucky Roadshow. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI. New South Professional Wrestling. Rafferty's. White Greer and Maggard Orthodontics. Hello Garage of Central Kentucky. And by the Scholastic Ball Report, celebrating 20 years on TV. Welcome back here to Richmond, Kentucky. William Warfield alongside Julie Muntz. And Julie, we've got some halftime stats here for everybody. And, you know, there's a couple things that really stand out there in that first half.
Oh, absolutely. You know, starting for Franklin County, Jasmine Chambers has basically put the team on her back, and she is getting it done with 9 total points. And then you have the next person with Meade. But, you know, what's crazy is she's on the bench with 3 fouls, but she's second leading scorer with 6 points. And then you have 2 points for Madison Jackson, 2 points for Logan Kennedy, the standout freshman, and Leah Hogan with 2 points. Also, what I see with Franklin County is they are dominating the offensive rebounds with a margin of 10 rebounds to Lexington Catholic's 3.
Yeah, that's a big number right there. Overall rebounds, you mentioned 21 to 12. That's where Lexington Catholic's really struggling.
Yes, and I know Coach Tech is going to, you know, make some adjustments at halftime. There's blocking out and then blocking out physically. So they're going to have to do a better job. You know, they are doing a good job blocking out, but it's not enough. You've got to be more physical and really back them up with your backside and really be aggressive with those blockouts to make the likes of Chambers, Meade, and the freshmen go over the back.
Yeah, Shropshire as well. You know,
yes.
all those girls, they really do follow up well. So when you look at this, right now, the first quarter won by Lexington Catholic, 16-8. Second quarter, Franklin County came back 17-12 there in that second quarter. So looking forward to see what this third does for us and see what kind of adjustments both coaches made. But like you said, I mean, the rebounds is what really sticks out here.
Yes, and they've got to be able. That was one of my keys to the game for Lexington Catholic, because they're going to have to control the rebounds, and that's what, in my opinion, is going to who wins the game, of who controls the boards. So I would see Coach Tech make some of those adjustments to be able to have his team rebounding better to cut that margin down.
Here's another thing that really stands out too is free throw percentage for Franklin County was 57% in that first half. For Lexington Catholic, they hit 75% of their free throws. So, that's another thing that stands out. And then
they're going to have to also cut the turnovers down as well, because Franklin County, they had 12 turnovers to Lexington Catholic's 8 turnovers. So you've got to be able to settle into the game. Make sure you value each and every possession. So that's going to have to, no more turnovers. So just go ahead.
I was going to say Franklin County's put up more shots. They had 28 shots in that first half. Lexington Catholic had 25 shots in the first half, which ironically, that's the score if you flip it backwards. 28-25 Catholic up.
Definitely. So let's talk about Lexington Catholic and their scoring as well. So I know I didn't touch on it yet, but we've got Catherine Truitt just being a workhorse for Lexington Catholic with 17 points. Sydney Elbert with 2. And then you have Lydia Kennedy with 7. And looks like Olivia Brett's the 6th man off the bench with 2. They're just doing a really good job being able to distribute the ball. And
again, what Olivia has really done for Lexington Catholic, not only has she brought in size to the ball game, but a couple of those fouls that Meade got caught on her is because Brett's was blocking out.
Yes,
the other one was Kennedy.
Yes, and then, like I said, and that's where I feel like, girls playing soccer, in other sports transfers over to the basketball realm, because she's used to that physical and that aggressiveness no matter what the size is, because she's beating and banging every play when she plays soccer. When she comes over to the basketball, there's not as much physical contact as she would get in soccer. So she's not afraid to back down from a 6'2" Meade.
Absolutely. That's my favorite word tonight, by the way. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
In all seriousness, folks, we do appreciate you guys tuning in here tonight for this one. And Franklin County, like we said, they've dominated the 11th region over the years. It's been a long time, I think, since we've seen somebody else at Rupp. Right?
Yes, and then you can always attribute that to Coach Joey Thacker, because you have all those girls on the same page of buying into his program, and he's working with the middle schools, developing the early girls early on, and he gets these girls while they're in 6th grade, 7th grade, and they're making a contribution early.
And when you really see the great teams in the state of Kentucky, that's the high school coach is involved with the feeder systems.
Oh, for sure.
Coach Thacker does a great job of that.
Yes.
Coach Tech has changed that at Catholic, too. I know he's involved with the middle school a lot.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen Coach Tech coach, and I really like his style. He's up. He's, very energetic and, earning everything out there.
He's old school John Wooden over there is what Coach Tech is. He's a really good dude.
Yeah, he's one of those up-and-coming young coaches that really, very successful at what he does.
I spoke to his girlfriend on the way in tonight, and she was walking up by herself. I said, "Hey, how's it going like that?" And she's like, "Man, I'm so nervous tonight. So nervous." So I'm sure the family is pumped to know that Coach Tech's brought his Catholic team here. But when you look across the way, now it used to be the other way. When you saw a Catholic jersey, you really feared it, right?
Yeah.
When you see Franklin County's jersey, you really fear it now for the girls in the 11th, right?
Definitely.
Now, you can say Catholic boys, you do the same thing. When you see Catholic on their jersey, you don't want to play them, right?
No.
Because it may be a bad night. But tonight, I'm really impressed with the mentality of Lex Cath. They have no fear.
Definitely not. And they're, that's just that type of team that just keeps taking it to Franklin County. So we'll see how this is going to play out of, who can stay out of foul trouble, because, you have 2 girls for Lexington Catholic with 2 fouls that, key players as of Kennedy, and it looks like 25.
Yep.
25 Kennedy and number 4, number 4 Truitt. They have to stay in the game to be successful, to be able to try to pull one off, because they are such a key players in this game that they're just like the stick that stirs the drink. They do a lot to distribute, to make others better around them.
I couldn't have said it better myself there. You're absolutely right. Well, time ticking down. We're under a minute left to go here in this halftime. And, again, Julie Muntz, she took time out of her busy schedule to come join us here tonight. We truly appreciate that. You use the 11th region kind of as a warm-up. I know you truly enjoy it, but it's kind of a warm-up for you to get ready for the Sweet 16, right?
Yeah, so it gives me an opportunity, because I know I'm going to be calling a game. Whoever makes it out of the 11th, I'll be calling that game when they get to state. And then also I like to travel to some different regions as well, throughout the season. I've seen some games, so you really got to pay attention about who's who in what regions and who's going to potentially make it out. So I can honestly say in this 11th region, you have a lot, 4 or 5 powerhouses. Like, it could be a coin toss, like who wants it more at what game.
I'll be honest, the team that I think that may win the girls, maybe Madison Central. They just look so good.
They are peaking at the right time.
Best looking team I've seen all season.
Yeah, and then also you got Coach True, who's a veteran coach, that he's done a lot of great things for Madison Central. I got to get my team straight.
He's done a lot for all the schools, because he's been everywhere.
Yes.
he was a former Lexington Catholic coach,
Okay.
So 28-25 our score. Here we go. We got 8 minutes on the clock. Franklin County's basketball there with it, and they go immediately inside, working that inside game, and that was Madison Jackson on the bucket for Franklin.
Great job with her teammates trying to find the open look, and just does a nice little spin.
Lexington Catholic up by 1, 28-27, 7:40 on the clock. Roberts Insurance, appreciate you guys. Hello Garage, thank you, and we got another whistle here on the floor. This time it's against Franklin County, so not the way you wanted to start out with a foul.
That's only her first foul, so no harm, not too much damage there. But you're right, William. You don't want to start that early with a foul.
Nash going to inbound. Want to thank Mingy Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of Prep Spin. Also UK Sports Medicine. They are the official sports medicine provider and orthopedic surgeon of Prep Spin. Mary Martin Hampton misses the 3. Catholic try to chase it down in the corner. It goes out of bounds. Franklin County will have it back.
Yeah, I can't say enough good things about UK Sports Med. They just do a lot of great things for our athletes, just being able to be on the sidelines. And, they've raised the awareness and the importance of athletic trainers.
Almost a 5-second call there for Franklin County. Had a lot of trouble getting that one in. Credit Catholic on that defense, and almost come up with another steal there. Franklin County still has it underneath, and count the bucket for Frazee. Juliana.
Yes, not only Frazee did a great job, but you have the freshman point guard that just does a great job, and she's very much mature beyond her age.
29-28, Franklin County retakes the lead. Lexington Catholic win it. Did it say how many lead changes we had in the first half on that stat sheet by chance?
I don't see it.
Kennedy picked up her dribble. Fans were wanting a walk from Franklin County, but they got the ball back anyway. Shropshire came up with a loose rock. Here comes Franklin County's Chambers. She walked, I thought, and now we got bodies hitting the floor. Mary Martin Hampton comes out of there like she's going on the last turn of Daytona and scores.
Wow. Hey, going back to your lead changes, it was on here. There was 3 times there was a lead changes before the half.
30-29 our score, and again another easy bucket for Frazee.
Yeah, that's very, very important, as we talked about, William, that they have got to find a way to stop the interior.
Frazee and Meade, those are the 2 girls that really hurt Catholic right now.
For sure.
On the boards. 31-30, Catholic's basketball. There's a 3, Nash, she couldn't hit that one, but rebound, Kennedy went left hand, no good. Rebound. And this is Franklin County moving the ball up the floor.
And as I said again, William, I'm so impressed with 23's.
Kennedy Logan.
Yeah, she just does a great job as far as in her maturity as a 15-year-old girl.
Excuse me, Logan Kennedy. I said that backwards. There's another bucket by Frazee. They cannot stop her.
Yeah, we said that Joey Thacker's going to make some adjustments at the half, and that's one adjustment that I felt like, you know, no one can stop that.
Yeah.
And she just does a great job with that nice little baby hook.
Yeah, let's just be honest. Franklin County cold from the field tonight on jump shots, but when they get it inside, it's really working for them.
Sure.
We got another
looks like they're going to stay here.
That's going to be on Nash, Lucy Nash with the foul. That's her third.
Is it third or?
That's her third up there on the board. So Lexington Catholic now has a player in foul trouble, and Lucy Nash. Kennedy going right down Main Street was Chambers, couldn't hit.
Great defense by Kennedy as she made her adjust her shot and went over top of the backboard.
I think the left hand throws them off.
It
she's
does.
Going
I'm
with
just
the
telling
left.
you, as a player, it's a different mentality. It's harder to guard, I feel.
Here's Mary Martin Hampton walking across the Colonel there on the Eastern Kentucky floor. Kennedy going to give it back out top to Nash, swings it back over. Boy, the Knights really worked it around, and a three for Mary Martin Hampton. She's found the shot in the corner. We're all tied up, 33 all. 4:34 left to go here in this third quarter. That ball tipped. Kennedy got a little finger on it there, but let's work back around here. Franklin County still with Chambers missing. And how about the rebound there by Truitt? Squared up, had nice position. Hampton, wild shot in the lane, lost it, and I believe that you might have had a block there by Frazee. I think she got a piece of it. You good?
I'm good.
Here's a three, left side Chambers, no. Elbert with the rebound. She's up ahead of the pack. Tried the bounce pass over to Nash, kicked out of bounds by Franklin County. So the Knights will have it back, but they'll have to inbound. It's 33 all the score, 3:55 on the clock.
Rachel Shropshire is doing a phenomenal job on defense as she's able to get her long, lengthy legs and being able to disrupt Lexington Catholic on defense.
Mary Martin Hampton with the basketball. She's going to be picked up out there by Micaiah Willer. Or Micaiah, maybe. Micaiah Willer. Here's Truitt. Truitt bumped out top. That's going to go against Frazee, I believe. Yep.
Well, it's
That's
like her
three
third.
on Frazee.
That's going to be tough. Because if both of those girls are in foul trouble, they're going to have a hard time. You know, who's left after that? And that's what's working for Lexington Catholic. I'm sorry, Franklin County.
If I'm Coach Tech, I'd take it in.
Absolutely, every single play.
Feed Kennedy. Let's see if Catholic does. There's the ball going to be kicked out top. Hogan kicking it. So Catholic will reset. 3:30 on the clock left to go in the third quarter of play. 33 all. We're all tied up. I would have never thought in a million years that we'd be tied up tonight. I just thought Franklin County would be dominant in this game.
Good
Truitt
defense.
Unable to hit. Frazee on the defense, but Truitt goes right back at her. Uses the bucket for protection.
That's a gutsy play. Being able to just try to take it right to her.
And Frazee had to hold back. She's got 3 fouls. She had to hold it back. 35-33 Catholic.
Yep.
Now we're tied up again. As
there it is. That's where they're dominating, is right in the post play.
Frazee on that one again. 35 all.
It's like Coach Tech is consulting with his assistants, being able to try to stop that play the next.
He's got some really good assistants over there, this Coach Tech, and you look at them. They're all into the ball game right now.
Yes.
Tony stands out over there to me. Just a great guy. And we're going to have another kickball out top. Hogan's good. She must be a soccer player because when that ball's on the floor, she definitely
reacts with her
feet,
feet, doesn't she?
Now, Mary Martin Hampton, she's a great soccer player, too. She's actually led Lexington Catholic in goals scored on the season now on the soccer field. And they're always top 3 team. 35 all our score here. Nash will take the 3. No good. Battle for the board, and that is over the back again. Truitt with position. Shropshire goes right over the back.
That's Shropshire's first personal foul, so no harm.
Catholic has it underneath their own basket. Kennedy hollering for it. They go out top to Nash instead. I might have gave it to Kennedy there because she had Frazee right on her back there. Elbert out top. 2:12 left to go, third quarter. 35 all. Kennedy kicks it over. Here's Hampton's three. Hampton no good. Short on that shot. It hit the bottom of the net. Franklin County moving the block. This is Wheeler. Wheeler got past Hampton. Hampton fell down. Jump shot no good there by Jackson. Rebound Truitt. Truitt. Catholic playing the game of their life right now.
Uh-oh.
Foul going to be called, and if that's Frazee, that's 4. We'll see.
Number 4.
Oh, they're going to give it on Jackson. Jackson was in front of Frazee there, so
yeah,
Jackson,
it was close.
She must have put her hand up and said, hey, give that to me.
Wow.
That's her second. Franklin County might have caught a big break there. Truitt missing the first free throw off the front of the rim. Logan Kennedy coming back into the ball game for the Flyers. I tell you, nothing like Rupp because we're right down on the court. Bright lights, and you can see everything, right?
Yeah, it's like almost like a little eagle's nest up here. But
It's,
the perspective is a lot better.
It is a good seat, though.
Yeah. For me, I prefer to be right down
Yeah,
on the floor, just to be right up in there.
I know you do. 36-35 the score. Catholic on top by 1. Franklin County has the basketball. Little scoop, no good. Rebound Frazee, and Frazee going to be fouled by Bretz.
Frazee doing a good job positioning her body to be able to get the rebound and try to, muscle it back in. But, unfortunately, she, for Lexington Catholic, they fouled, so it's going to send her to the line.
Again, thanks everybody for tuning in tonight and supporting the 11th Region Tournament here on Prep Spin. 36-35, now 36 all. Frazee able to get that one. 1:36 on the clock, 36 all. And we're in the third quarter of play here in Richmond. That free throw is good. 37-36 Franklin
Man, this
County.
is exciting, William. We couldn't have picked a better game to be able to call.
1:30 left to go in this third. Boy, what a pass there. It was well high, but Truitt able to get to it.
Franklin County's turning up the defensive pressure.
Hogan came up with it, but there's quickness in the back as Mary Martin Hampton got it. She's going wild in the lane, and Brett's underneath, got it, put up the shot, no good, and then Brett's may have fouled, or Kennedy may have fouled Franklin County there.
Yes, it is Brett's with a foul.
So Logan Kennedy, I'm going to get that right. It's like two first names right there, but Logan Kennedy was the one that got the ball, and then Lexington Catholic, Brett's fouled her.
Yeah, with her second foul.
37-36. Franklin County on top. Here's Frazee, and she got an easy lay-in.
Yeah, I just want to say, too, number 21, Wheeler, with the quickness, with a nice assist.
Nice dish there by Wheeler, absolutely. All right, 39-36 our score. Under a minute left to go here in the third quarter. Truitt. The baseline was cut off. Here's Mary Martin Hampton. Hampton goes in off the glass, no good. Frazee with the rebound. We have not seen Meade at all here in the third quarter. It's been all Frazee and the Flyers. 39-36, Flyers on top by 3, trying to add to it. Frazee backing up Kennedy. Kennedy trying to do all she could, but it's not enough. Frazee with another bucket.
She does a great job of being able to post up, position her body, creating space, and be able to knock it down on the interior.
41-36. Kennedy just not enough body on her, like weight-wise, to really contain.
Because you are not going to move Frazee out of the middle.
Coach Tech may want to try to, well, he's coming up on the end of the quarter, but I was going to say if it was any other time up there, as we're under 10 seconds left to go in the third, he should have called a timeout. But here's Franklin County back the other way. Shot no good. Frazee tried to get to the board. It was saved by Lexington Catholic, and Bretz had a hold of it. She wasn't going to let go. We run out of time here in the third. 41-36 our score, Julie. What are your thoughts on that and what Joey Thackeray did in the third quarter?
Well, excellent execution by the Lady Flyers as they kept pounding it in the interior because there was nobody stopping the big girls underneath. Also, I would look for Meade to be able to come back in, start in the fourth quarter to be able to make a run here. But Lexington Catholic's going to have to find a way to either front the post player and, you know, play solid defense behind as well, because once they lob that in there, the back door has to slide over and cut off, and the guard has to slide down, and being able to block out more physical, William.
Absolutely, and you're so intelligent. You've got that basketball IQ that how can I argue that? 41-36 to score, 8 minutes going to go back up on the clock. This is going to be the tell of the tape of this one. Who wants to survive and advance? That's what it's come down to. Franklin County's obviously found another way, and they're really exposing Lexington Catholic's weakness inside the paint. But Lexington Catholic, have exposed some of Franklin County's weaknesses tonight. Foul trouble being one with the two girls, and then just the quickness of Lexington Catholic has really helped their game tonight. So
yes, and then also Franklin County, they beat them through the interior. I haven't seen very many shots put up from the perimeter, so I would pack it in a little bit tighter.
Truitt trapped over in the right side. Brett's with it. Catholic needs another score. Truitt had a big first half. She's open now on the right side. Then she knocks it down.
Truitt with the big three-point shot.
They left her open, and I said right side. It's the left side.
Yeah.
And she got it to go. So it's 41-39, 7:30 on the clock left to go here in this ball game. There's a three left side. Franklin County no good. I think that was 12 for Franklin County. Shropshire took it back the other way, no good. Shropshire clears the rebound. Here comes Wheeler. Wheeler, court vision. One-on-one, Kennedy catches up with her. She's going to have to turn back. Kennedy lost it. Mary Martin Hampton almost came up with another steal. She's so quick. I'm telling you, she's like Lightning McQueen in the Cars movie. Left side three, Shropshire, no good. Mary Martin Hampton got the rebound and a cheap foul on Wheeler.
Yeah.
That was a cheap foul on Wheeler.
She's like one of those things, she couldn't control her body. She looks like one of those young athletes that is figuring it out as she goes and just developing, because these big-time games is what these young players need to be able to develop in these game situations.
What really sold that to the official is she put her elbow out a little bit.
Gave her the business.
41-39. It's Franklin County on top, but Lexington Catholic with the basketball.
Speaking of business, we still have Meade who's sitting on the bench. So like any time that you would anticipate her coming in.
Here's Kennedy, feeds Truitt inside. Truitt going one-on-one, kicks it back outside. Nash will take the three, no good. Rebound, Franklin County taking away Truitt and Catholic. She's got an angle to the basket but could not hit. Battle for the board, and look at the hustle right there for both teams.
Is that a foul or a jump ball? Because they really haven't.
Jump ball. Okay. Yeah. That's why I say the hustle for both teams.
He didn't indicate anything.
Yeah, he didn't at all until the last second.
I was like, bro, what is it?
I think you had two officials.
Okay.
And one of them thought one thing, the other one thought the other. Well, the head official over there said, no, that's a jump ball.
Okay.
41-39, that's what we'll say anyway.
Sounds
6 minutes
good to me.
left to go.
Oh, big
Catholic
steal.
comes up with a steal. Mary Martin Hampton's got it. She goes up, got the soup and a sandwich carry ball.
What about that? What a great job. She is just electric for Lexington Catholic. She just does a great job getting her hands on the ball, gets the steal, and just drives it to the basket and draws the foul.
I didn't mean to yell in your ear,
no,
but I just
love
thought
it.
I would throw that in there. All right, 41 all. She's going to have nightmares tonight. He said the soup and the sandwich.
Give her the salad, too.
Hey, I like the potato soup over at Rafferty's. That free throw, good. All right, so we're got a nice ball game heading down the stretch.
And another lead change.
42-41 our score. You're right, another lead change. Lexington Catholic on top. What a game we've got to call here tonight.
That is exciting.
Catholic comes up with another steal. Mary Martin Hampton has it. She's out and running. Hampton's little stride. She went to triple jump there and got it to go.
I tell you what, William, she is so cool.
Coach Tech over there pumped up.
Gave her the chest bump and everything. But Mary Margaret, she is so cool. I really love her game. She's got phenomenal intensity, and she just really takes it hard to the basket.
44-41 the score, 5:34 left to go. Truitt, he was, I'm sorry, not Truitt, Coach, who's Madison?
Truitt?
Yeah, Coach Truitt. There you go. I was thinking.
One of the T's.
One of the T's there. All right, so Coach True has connections to both programs. When he left Lexington Catholic, he went over to coach with Coach Thacker at Franklin County as assistant.
Okay.
He coached there for a couple years, got his break at Madison Central. That's your connection with Coach True. He's watching the game tonight.
Yes.
All tuned in.
Yeah, and he's over here to the right of us. He's really coaching up his players right now, and he's getting them getting their heads in the game, and just really looks like Madison Central, like you said, could be the dark horse to come through this region. And not too many people are counting on them, and they haven't been there in a long time.
I've seen them play. I think they're the best looking team I've seen all season.
You cannot beat their hustle and determination and drive at Madison Central, and they're also peaking at the right time as well. So great job. But like I said, that's a sleeper team that could good teams, lots of fits here in the region.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they are rocking. Somebody go back and see how many times I said absolutely tonight, by the way.
We're going to cancel that word now, William. You've said it too many times.
That's my go-to word.
Okay, we got to find another one. How about outstanding?
Outstanding.
There you go.
Outstanding. All right, 44-41 the score. I was trying not to be like Chuck Mirage tonight, but down Main Street. 44-41. I like Chuck, by the way.
Love it.
Great. Lexington Catholic comes up with another steal. Truitt this time comes up with it, gets it to Kennedy, and there's Kennedy bringing the ball up the floor. Kennedy elects to give it up here to Lucy Nash. Nash gives it to Hampton. I tell you what, if Catholic does hold on to win this ball game, the story of the game is the hustle. I mean, it's just pure hustle tonight by Catholic. They have played a totally different ball game than what I've seen them play all season long. Right here tonight, it's just been top-notch.
Yes, and they've got to also capitalize while Meade is still on the bench.
Ball out top, and Kennedy will take the three. Drains the three.
Long hair, don't care.
And it didn't move on that either. 47-41. I don't know what she does, but it just stays there. 47-41. Right side three, Franklin County no good. Lexington Catholic on top, 4:23 left to go. We've got a foul on the other end. Lucy Nash.
It was a walk.
Oh, okay. Lucy Nash walked with the ball.
Yeah.
So off that rebound, shuffled her feet.
Yeah, I think what happened was she anticipated a guard. Textbook play is a guard supposed to be on her side to be able to pass to, and no one was there for her. So a guard has to come back and either fish hook around or, be able to be here to get the ball from.
Frazee, tough shot. Couldn't get it to go. Got her own rebound. Another wild shot by Frazee underneath. She's asking the official for the foul. No call. But her teammate got the call, and I believe Madison Jackson will be heading to the line. We'll see.
Yes.
No, but it's not a shooting foul.
Yeah, and that's what thing, too. They missed. Frazee missed twice, but Catholic has got to rebound.
Underneath, another rebound offensively for Franklin County, and another foul caught on Catholic. Jackson this time.
Shooting two.
Yep, it was a shooting foul, I believe.
Looks like 25.
All right, so that's going to go against Kennedy, and she's got three with 4:11 left to go in the ball game. Free throw on the way. It's no good. Madison Jackson missing from the line there for Franklin County. 47-41. Lexington Catholic on top by 6.
Here we go. We got Javen Meade get set to check in for the first time since the first half.
Franklin County's going to bring Meade in, as you say, and business about to pick up for Franklin County, right?
They've got to get physical. They have to get aggressive.
Lexington Catholic with a small cushion 5-point lead. There's a three, Nash. Nash couldn't get it to go. Kennedy on the rebound, put up and in. Nobody blocking out for Franklin County.
Wow.
49-42 Lexington Catholic, 3:48 on the clock. Oh, Nash almost came up with another one.
Again, Lexington Catholic with the hands on the ball, with Lucy Nash being able to be at the right place, being able to have a deflection.
I had somebody say this is the best call you've done all year, Will.
Oh, man.
Hey, I appreciate that. That just causes Miss Julie Muntz is here with me. I'm excited, and we got a great game going on. 49-42 the score. 3:42. I think that as a Catholic fan, and they're excited because Catholic's on top, and like I said, Franklin County's ruled it so long here in the 11th. As Shropshire misses, Chambers got the rebound, misses
There's
the
Mary
shot.
Margaret on the rebound.
Mary Martin Hampton. Yes.
Sorry.
And she goes underneath, couldn't get the shot to fall, but she will head to the line. And Coach Tech, look at him over on the sideline again. He's coaching up the girls that not even in the game. He's keeping them energized because these girls on the floor feed off their energy, right, Julie?
Yes, and they're just she just does a lot to be able to help her team. She, here she is, probably 5'5", and came away with a rebound because she out-hustled everyone.
Got to hit your free throws.
And then beat them down the floor.
She missed the first free throw. Got to hit those. That's going to be important down the stretch.
So talking about Catholic, when was the last time that they were able to make some runs in the regional tournament and state tournament?
Well, they've been to the regional tournament in the past, in the past 15 years. It took them 15 years to win a district. Let's just put it like that. They've been to the regional tournament as runners-up, but they've always been 1 and out.
Yes.
So it's been a while. You'd have to go back. I'm just thinking, walking through the hallway at Catholic, looking at the pictures on the wall. They've had some really good teams, some state championship teams over the years, but it's been a rough valley. They're climbing back up now.
Yeah, and what a testament to Coach Tech,
misses that free throw. 49-42. You're absolutely right. Dave Nurnberg's watching tonight. Dave, give that man a raise. Look what he's doing out here tonight. 3:09 left to go. 49-42 the score. Lexington Catholic, they are up.
Yes, it looks like I was going to say one of them has 4 fouls for Lexington Catholic.
Right side 3, no good by Shropshire. Mary Martin Hampton out and running. They just cannot catch up to her.
Well, she's electric. I really like her style, her play. She out-hustles everyone on the floor.
Ball knocked out of play off of Franklin County. So Mary Martin Hampton will inbound underneath their own basket here for Lexington Catholic. Looking. Finally throws it out top to Kennedy. Now here's KT, Catherine Truitt. Catherine being picked up heavily over there by Willard, doing a great job on defense. Okay, go Kennedy. Kennedy, left-hand shot, good! What a shot by Kennedy!
Kennedy is just working so hard to put her team on top, and she just put the team on her back as well.
51-42, right side 3. That no good by Shropshire. Rebound, Lucy Nash. And how big has Lucy been on the boards tonight as well?
Yeah, that's huge. Good pull-out play by KT. Time is on your side.
KT just did a full circle there.
Yeah, they got
almost.
to be able to, and Coach Tech has got the right idea to be able to pull it out, use the clock. It's time is your friend.
Up by 9 points. Lexington Catholic fouled up top. Shropshire going to pick up the foul. That's going to send Lexington Catholic to the line. They're in the bonus right now, and 1 foul away from being a double bonus, so that's going to be huge down the stretch.
Yes, and remember that we talked about also, William, is the, you have the athleticism and the size and length of Franklin County, but you have the quickness of Lexington Catholic to see which one's going to prevail.
Mary Martin Hampton's free throw. That time she got it to go. Catholic now up 52-42. It's a 10-point lead.
Looks like Thacker's making some adjustments and pulling Mead out and putting Frazee back in.
All right, 52-42.
Looks like Thacker's just not too happy with the play of Mead right now. She's just got to be able to be a force, and they're not being able to connect with her on the interior.
Hampton hits a second free throw. 53-42, Catholic on top by 11, trying to punch their ticket to the championship game on Saturday. Boy, oh boy, would that be big for Lexington Catholic here in this one, because again, Franklin County, the history of the program over the last decade, they have been it. They have been the measuring stick in the 11.
Yes, and then also just thinking about Coach Tech, you know, he's got to be able to tell his team time, clock management. You have got to be able to manage. Don't get in a hurry. You're up by 9 points, and just being able to do the little.
11.
I'm sorry, I missed one. Thank you for the correction. So just being able to be up by 11, manage the clock, take care of it. Don't commit any turnovers or no silly fouls. So just making sure that everybody's on the same page. You know, if you get in trouble, call a timeout. You have some timeouts available. Seems like you still have 3 timeouts. So if they get stuck anywhere, call a timeout. And just being able to make sure to manage the clock towards the end of the game.
All right, Roberts Insurance on Main Street right here in Richmond, Kentucky. Business for over 40 years. They insure 3/4 of the state of Kentucky. They specialize in like athlete insurance for KHSA and stuff like that too. So they're really big into that. But they are proud sponsors of the 11th Region Tournament, the Scholastic Ball Report, and of Prep Spin. We appreciate you, Roberts Insurance, for all your help and support. Ken's Autos over there in Paris. Go see Ronnie Perry. And tell them that the King of Streams said, take an extra $1,000 off the car that you're going to buy, and he'll take care of you. Seriously, tell him $1,000. He'll take care of you. Underneath, Franklin County, no good on the shot. Got another offensive rebound this time. Crazy puts it back up and in. Mary Martin Hampton trying to rally the troops there for Lexington Catholic to let them know, hey, we can't let that happen. I don't think you can stop it from happening, though. You just got to try to answer every time.
Well, yes, and then, like I said, Frazee is just really, she's been the dominant force on the interior of the second half, so they have to keep hitting her early and often and just keep pounding it in the middle to get more shots with her. But she does a great job, and she's basically automatic when she gets the ball in the paint.
53-44 the score. Lexington Catholic on top. 1:51 left to go in this ball game. Frazee's free throw, it is good. That makes our score 53-45. 53-45. So just like that, an 8-point game. Kennedy inbounds here to Truitt. Truitt, she was swamped there and fouled. They swarmed on her.
Yes, Franklin County doing a great job being able to trap as the ball gets passed in, but just a little bit extra body contact.
Truitt's not the one you want to send to the line.
You said over 80%
on the year.
Okay.
I don't know if she's missed any here tonight, but on the year she's over 80%. She's 1 for 2 in the first half. I see on our stat sheet. Missing that one. It's just hard in here. It's a different look, like you said earlier. And, when we were here for the All-A Classic, it's the same thing. It's just where it's open.
Yeah. And then also I may add, too, is they don't get any practice time on the floor.
Exactly.
So it is a different environment and atmosphere for them.
That free throw good. So 54-45 the score. 1:45 left to go here in this ball game. Catholic trying to hold on and advance. Frazee underneath, bucket.
Frazee with 19 points for Franklin County.
Big game for her. As you see the 19 blinking on the board after that shot. Julie, I'm going to take a time and, thank Rafferty's Restaurants. Rafferty's over there in Hamburg. They amazing food. What's your favorite on the menu?
I'm not going to lie. I like those buttery croissants.
I'm a big potato soup guy. I do like
that's
that.
Love.
But I also like, they always bring the club sandwich, and you dip it in the homemade,
the sauce.
Yeah, like you said, the honey mustard that they make there is second to none. It's awesome.
Hey, but I always, before I leave, I have to finish up with the brookie.
The brookie?
That's my love.
I'll have to try that.
You've never had the brookie?
I've never had the brookie. Now,
somebody get this guy a brookie. My goodness, where have you been?
I don't know. I've always been that same guy that just goes after the same thing, I did have their, I guess it's like a opened sandwich there, roast beef. Hampton going to be fouled going to the line.
Might be on Chambers here.
I got a feeling everything at Rafferty's is good, though. All right, back to the ball game. Again, want to thank just all of our sponsors while we got a chance here. Mary Martin Hampton at the line. Whitaker Bank, Uniquely Kentucky. Appreciate them for stepping up. Free throw, good. Mary Martin Hampton.
Looks like that foul was on Rachel Sharpshire.
Indeed, that's her. No, actually, that was on 24.
Oh, they changed it. Okay. I know it was just now blinking. So Joey Thacker doing some substitutions for offense and defensive schemes here. So we'll see how this plays out with 1 minute and 31 seconds.
Well, 24 is who they put up on the board, but that's Anna Dooley, and I don't think she's had much playing time at all tonight, if any. I think they got it wrong on the board. All right, here we go. 56-47 the score. Lexington Catholic on top. Left side three, that one's short. Catholic with the rebound. 1:14 left to go. The Knights trying to hold on. Time is on their side. Truitt has to
slow it down.
Well, she went out of bounds almost, but threw it in. She's so athletic. Got it to Mary Martin Hampton. Mary Martin Hampton fouled. 1:04 left to go in this one. Knights on top by 9. Could add to it here with Mary Martin Hampton at the line. This could be the biggest win in 15 years for Lexington Catholic tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
The biggest win in 15 years.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
Free throw. Good.
She has had herself a great game.
Oh, yeah. She what she got in the ball game now? Point-wise, 16?
15.
15. This could be her 16. It
and
is.
Make it 16.
All right, 58-47. 1 minute left to go in this one. There's a three. That one knocked down by Hogan.
What a beautiful three-point shot by Hogan. She had her feet set and her shoulders square to the basket. Yep. Nice job knocking down the three.
58-50 the score, 53.4 seconds. And, you know, this is, again, it's coming down to free throws for Catholic because there's no doubt Franklin County is going to knock down shots. Time again on Catholic side, but Franklin County quick to foul. Free throw short.
Yeah, you know, she just needs to slow it down a little bit. She's kind of rushing some shots and, you know.
This free throw, good.
Yeah.
But you can't trade twos for ones. You got to hit them both. Or can't trade three for two either. Franklin County taking their time. Here's a three. That one no good. Battle for the board underneath, and a foul going to be called. Frazee going back to the line with 41 seconds left to go.
Yes, Frazee having herself a great game. Looks like 19 points already. So she has actually came off the bench as their sixth man and just does a great job for Franklin County.
Fouling out there for Lexington Catholic is Olivia Bretz. She's been big time for the Knights here tonight. So she's got to set down. That's her fifth foul. And Elbert coming into the ball game for her. So you trade Brett's height for Elbert. That's a disadvantaged Catholic there with the size, but Elbert adds another disadvantage to Franklin County with the quickness. So it's a good trade-off.
Oh, absolutely. And then you have Frazee knocking down another free throw. Like I said, she, in my mind, she has done a great job for Franklin County. You know, she should be the MVP from Franklin County, and she just does a great job.
Well, somebody's
really
taking home the Player of the Game plaque from UK Sports Medicine tonight. We appreciate all they do for us here on the network. UK Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery. Proud sponsor of Prep Spin, and they're one of our title sponsors. We appreciate them. 59-52 the score. 41 seconds left to go. Lexington Catholic up. You've heard that right. Lexington Catholic up on top of Franklin County with 41 seconds left to go.
Well, I tell you what, William, they're just such a gutsy team and played so hard.
Franklin almost picks off that inbounds.
Oh, yeah. And they just do just the little things, you know, just super, and they just do a great job. I really love their play. I love their hustle, and I love their intensity.
40.1 seconds left to go. Lexington Catholic has it. Mary Martin Hampton fouled. They're going to put her back to the line. Big free throws again coming up here for Mary Martin Hampton with 38 seconds left. 38.6 to be exact, with Catholic on top. Catherine Truitt, if Catholic holds on to win, she could be the MVP tonight of this game. But then again, you could also make the case for Mary Martin Hampton.
She has had a outstanding second half.
And we're only doing one game tonight, so might as well give co-MVPs to this game.
Co-MVP,
right?
That's a possibility.
Because WBON set up for the second game down there. That free throw off the front of the rim. 60-52 the score. Franklin County's ball running out of time. They need points. Wide open lay-in. And a timeout, Coach Thacker.
Jasmine Chambers with the nice layup. She's been awful quiet in the second half. It's like, we kind of expected her to being able to take over a game and dominate a game, but Lexington Catholic can contribute to that, to their some good defense that they've kind of isolated those guards.
60-54 the score, 25.1 seconds left to go here in this one. Catholic on top by 6, trying to hold on. It is going to be a difficult 25 seconds, I think.
It is.
Rafferty's again, where the specials always used. Again, Scholastic Ball Report, Sundays at noon on the CWKYT. Also, Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. I mentioned UK Sports Medicine. Just want to thank everybody. Ken's Autos over in Paris, and I'm being serious. You go see Ronnie Perry. Take your tax return over to him. He'll take that from you. And,
I'd like to have a new Tahoe. Like, I'm dying to drive a nice white Tahoe, but I just can't.
Look, there's used car lots. There's used car lots out there, and then there's Ken's Autos. Yeah. Ken's Auto has a nice selection of everything. I don't know how he does it, but he does it.
Okay.
They got everything. I mean, they got Teslas on their lot.
What?
You can go over there and let a Tesla test drive you. See if the car wants to take you home. Right?
Oh.
60-54 the score.
Just call a timeout. Nope.
And it's going to be a 5-second?
Yes, it is.
Oh, no. Catholic did not want that.
No.
No time come off the clock. 5-second violation. And Franklin County's got the ball. They're down by 6. Franklin County going to get the ball in. Long three. Hogan.
Oh,
got
my goodness.
Huge three for Hogan. And just like that, Franklin County only down by 3. 21.2 seconds left.
What a gutsy shot by Hogan. She just knocked it down.
Coach Thacker whispered over in her ear. Probably didn't whisper. He probably yelled, shoot it. Shoot it.
That's your only chance. Get it.
Catholic does that with Ben Johnson, or did that with Ben Johnson when he played for the boys basketball team. Now they do it with
Bellarmine.
Yeah. He plays for Bellarmine now. You're right. Mr. Basketball.
I guess I watched the Bellarmine as they came to town to EKU. Yeah. So I was able to check that game out, and Ben had him a nice little game.
Yeah, he's going to continue to shine for them. He's just a diaper dandy,
Yes.
60-57 our score here, just to reset everybody. It is Lexington Catholic. They're on top by 3. Their last inbounds was a 5-second violation.
Yes.
Coach Thacker had it set up over there somehow.
Definitely.
Lexington Catholic's going to need somebody to get open.
The Flyers have definitely stepped up their defensive intensity. And, again, this is where they got to be able to manage the clock. If you recognize you're on a 4 count, you've got to be able to call that timeout.
60-57. Survive and advance for Catholic now. Can they do it? There's a throw down on the other end. Franklin County's going to get it back. Nobody touched the ball. Therefore, no time come off the clock.
Unbelievable.
21-2.
The Lady Knights have 3 timeouts. If you're struggling, call one and regroup.
21.2 seconds left, 60-57. Franklin County's got the ball. They could tie the game with a 3. They're having a hard time. This could be a 5-second. They just get it in. No, or do they?
She called a foul, or what is it?
What's the call?
Or there must be a technical
Is there a glitch?
delay. Yeah, sounds like it. And both coaches are good with it, so that must be very fair.
They're bringing them over to the sideline so that they can try to figure out what's going on. Well, we're not sure what was going on because the ball was never inbound. So the official talking to Franklin County's huddle. Now we get an official coming over to Lexington Catholic's huddle.
So what is it, William? I'm not sure what the call is yet.
You know, I don't know because the clock never would have started anyway because nobody touched it inbounds.
Are they just going to replay the play? Or, I mean, it's kind of...
To me, that's an extra timeout, right? I mean, that's...
Because I know Franklin County's out of timeouts. It looks like they're going to replay the play.
All right. We're not sure what that was about. Maybe we can get with an official after the game and see, but our score right now, 60-57, 21.5 seconds left to go here in this one. Franklin County's got it. There's a three right side, no good. Put back up on the offensive glass is good. 13 seconds left to go. They blow the time dead. Coach Thacker asking for more time on the clock. 60-59 is where we're at. 12.1 seconds. Catholic's got to get it in. They do, and immediately are fouled.
This is where
Mary Martin Hampton.
Mary Martin Hampton, her free throws are huge right here.
Yeah.
She has got to knock these down if they expect the Lady Knights to make it in the victory column.
Yeah, and Franklin County still has a chance to tie even if she hits them both, or a chance to win if she doesn't, right?
Yes. And then right now you got to be able to make sure the Lady Knights cover.
This is the front one.
They have to be able to cover number 5, and she has been the hot hand, Hogan.
The student body of the Knights over here laying down so that they don't distract her. 60-59. That free throw is good. Franklin County's got a chance, though. 8 seconds on the clock. 8 seconds on the clock here is the time ticking away. Down to 3 seconds. Down underneath. Couldn't get the shot. Ball to Kennedy. Catholic survives. Catholic has beat Franklin County. A shocker.
Unbelievable.
A shocker of a game here tonight. Lexington Catholic headed to the 11th Region Championship.
What a hard-fought game by the Lexington Lady Knights as they are victorious 61-59.
The state of Kentucky was just rocked.
Unbelievable. It's like it was a punch in the gut to the Lady Flyers.
61-59, Lexington Catholic on to the 11th Region Championship. Wow, what a game. What a game.
It looks like the Lady Knights, they were basically the underdogs coming into this game, and they just took it right to the Lady Flyers. But unbelievable game by the Knights.
When you look at, the bracket, Julie Muntz, Lexington Catholic would have probably been most people's fourth choice.
Yes.
Because, and I'm going to pull it up here, because Madison Central and Frederick Douglass have had such an outstanding season. Franklin County is Franklin County, and they've had a really good season. But Lexington Catholic, the underdog coming into this one, pulled off the upset here today. Now you got to think, if Catholic can beat Franklin County, Catholic
Who can stop them?
Catholic could beat Central or Douglass. I mean, if you can beat because Franklin County totally capable of beating those two teams.
So, basically just talking about Lexington Catholic, how do they compare with Douglass and Central the regular season? Like, who won?
Both Douglass and Central, I believe, beat Catholic in the regular season.
Okay.
But remember, the key, Brett's is back. She wasn't when they played.
Yeah.
Brett's is back. We're going to listen into the
looks like they're doing a all-tournament team.
Hard to believe, but the Knights victorious here tonight.
And again, I can't say enough great things about Juliana Frazee. She just done a phenomenal job for the Lady Flyers, and only a, was it sophomore?
Yeah.
Frazee?
Yeah. She's just a sophomore, you're right.
But I would look for her to have outstanding and big-time games as she prepares herself for the next level as well. She knows she has an unstoppable little hook shot that no one can touch.
We will have the 11th Region Championship game on Saturday. Lexington Catholic will take on the winner between Douglas and Madison Central. So Julie and Gary, I believe, will be on the phone.
Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait to work with my former guy, Gary Ball.
I'm going to go back behind the scenes on that one.
All right.
I'm just going to produce. But it truly has been fun tonight. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry I yelled in your ear.
Oh, I loved it. I love the excitement.
It's been a long time coming. It has been a long time coming for them.
And well deserved.
And I would have been, ecstatic for Franklin County too if they move forward. But here's our final stats. I want to thank you and the guys for hooking us up. So just looking at total points. Truett had 24, Hampton had 19, and Kennedy had 14 in the game. Yeah, we got 2 co-players of the game. I'll let you pick one.
KT, Catherine Truett.
Yeah.
Looks like KT had 24 points, as you mentioned, and then Mary Martin Hampton with 19.
But Mary Martin Hampton, you can make the case for Kennedy, but Mary Martin Hampton, her free throws down the stretch, even though she missed a few, it was clutch.
Absolutely, William. And
Yeah.
again, how many people do you have, Lexington Catholic, how many are graduating off this team?
There are several.
Oh.
Yeah, Nash, Hampton, Truett, and 1 or 2 others.
Okay.
Kennedy, I think. Let me look it up.
Sorry, I mean to put you on the
No,
spot,
you're
but
good, you're good.
I'd like to know,
We need to know that.
what do they have coming back, and just talking about the future of this team.
I just did senior night with them the other night, and it's like
Quite a few.
let's see. Catherine Truett a senior, Olivia Brett's a senior, Lucy Nash a senior, Mary Martin Hampton a senior, Amelia Monahan a senior.
Wow.
But everybody else is returning. It's just a special year for them.
Oh, yes.
Special year. Okay, so
It's a great representation of the all-region team with Coach True getting Coach of the Year.
yeah, and well deserved too. What he's done
Yeah.
on Madison Central this year, well deserved. I got a feeling Coach Tech will have his name called one day. His team keep doing what they're doing. Coach Tech and the Knights heading off the court, victorious, beat Franklin County tonight. Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
But
And,
apparently, the hustle, the intensity, and the tenacity of their quickness
Yeah.
prevails the athleticism from Franklin County. So, again, excellent job. They did all the right things, the necessary to take care of the clock. They managed the game well, and then great things were, turned out. They were down a few points, but when the game started, but they did not lose sight. They kept taking it right to them and just basically hit them in the mouth with it.
You're right. All right, well, that's going to do it for our coverage tonight. If you want to watch Douglas and Madison Central, the good guys over there at WBON, we love WBON, by the way.
Michael does a great job. I love him.
Michael Watkins, great.
Yes.
Tune in to Michael Watkins and WBON for that game. Tune back into us on Saturday. We'll have 3 big games for you. We'll have the boys semifinals, and we'll have the championship of the girls Saturday. And then we're right back at you on Monday night with the boys
Cannot
championship.
wait. It's
then
exciting.
Tuesday we set up at Rump, and then
Let's
Wednesday
go.
Wednesday we're Sweet 16 in it.
Let's go.
All right. Julie Muntz on color commentating tonight. Always great to work with her. Thank you so much, Julie. And
my pleasure.
This is the King of Stream signing off for the last time tonight. So long, everybody.